Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Fractal Bitcoin. Welcome to today's news update for Bitcoin. Look at this. We're almost at all-time highs again, guys. We're pumping. Barry, what is Bitcoin going to need to get up to 104K and make an all-time high during the Bitcoin Amigos stream later?
You're going to need a couple of horses or a couple of mules.
Okay, terrific. Wow, my voice is still a little hammered, but it's Friday. And yeah, look, today we're getting a big pump here. This is nice. Of course, our all-time high from yesterday was $104,000 even. And it's just, adoption's going nuts. I can't wait to show you some of these stories. First of all, let me go back because yesterday, this candle, look how violent this was. This red candle from 104,000 at the top to 92,000 at the bottom. A $14,000 candle. It's one of the most violent days in Bitcoin ever, actually. And it shook out a lot of shorts. Look at this, $891 million of leveraged positions liquidated. I guess that's crypto, not just Bitcoin, but I guess that's what happens. So be careful with leverage or just avoid it. But look at this. Bitcoin does the same thing every single time. $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. It flushes out the degens and consolidates. Look at this. Here's 2017 on the left. Boom, big violent move. Same thing in the middle here. What was this? Oh, I guess this was 2013. Boom, big violent move right at $1,000. And now look what we have right at $100,000. It's not uncommon. And yeah, this is fascinating. You know, Bitcoin Pizza Day. Remember the guy who bought 2 pizzas? He paid 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas. That 10,000 Bitcoin is now worth $1 billion. The guy bought 2 pizzas for $1 billion. It doesn't make sense. It's just funny, obviously. But yeah, quick reminder, look at Bitcoin's performance over the years. Look at all these green years. These are years. So far this year, we're up about 144%. Last year was 156%. Put this next to any investment ever in the history of mankind and planet Earth. Please, put it up against anything. This is the best thing ever. And yeah, Michael Saylor says, look, the Bitcoin price will go up forever against the US dollar. Right? His famous quote to Laura Shin. It's going up forever, Laura, against the dollar. And yeah, Schwab says Bitcoin could hit 500,000 to 1 million when Trump establishes a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So guys, 100,000 is great. We're all excited. We really are. It's great. But dude, 500,000 or 1 million, this could happen next year. Guys, this is going to happen quick. Don't be left behind, but this is not financial advice. And yeah, spot Bitcoin ETFs now hold more Bitcoin than Satoshi. So here's the graphic. Look at this. The spot ETFs now hold 1,104,000 Bitcoin. And this is, again, ETFs are owned. There's a lot of different investors who own this. It's not BlackRock and Fidelity who actually own the Bitcoin. Mostly it's people like you and me who have 401ks and they allocate a little bit to the Bitcoin ETF. So that's what that is. Satoshi is 1.1 million Bitcoin in a wallet, which we can see, which has never moved. To be clear, Binance has 633,000 Bitcoin, MicroStrategy 402,000, the US government 198,000, Chinese government 194,000, and the rest are actually, they look like exchanges. But anyway, I thought that was interesting to know, right? Get a little update. But yeah, this is pretty crazy here. Look at this post from Banksith. There is hope for Europe. No capital gains tax on Bitcoin has just passed in the Czech Republic, with all members of the parliament voting for it. So yeah, no capital gains tax on Bitcoin. This is what we want everywhere. This is what it should be everywhere. I was just checking if my little backlights are on. But yeah, and then Guy Swan commented on this. France imposes unrealized gains. Czech Republic passes no capital gains at all. So yeah, France is insane and the Czech Republic is awesome. The nation-state game theory is in play, and much of Europe and the West is on a suicidal path. It's always hubris. That's right, yeah. these governments think that their currency is the best and they rule the world and whatever. And Bitcoin is coming in and saying, yeah, nah. You know, what does Bitcoin say, Barry?
No way. You crazy?
Exactly. That's what Bitcoin is saying to governments.
No way.
No way. I thought that was great. All right, now here, Florida is going to launch a strategic Bitcoin reserve and have a good chance of creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve this session, which starts Q1 of 2025. So guys, this is a state in the United States creating its own Bitcoin strategic reserve. And gee, do you think it's just going to be one state? Or how about after one does it and two and then five, all 50 states have to do it? They're going to do it. This is great. Oh, and this is awesome. Announcing Strike Bill Pay. Now, right in the Strike app, this is just rolled out yesterday. I think it's still rolling out. But right within the Strike app, you can actually pay your bills. And Strike will, I haven't looked at all the details, but I believe Strike will sort of convert some of your Bitcoin into US dollars and then send it to the payee, right? So whatever, your electric company or your garbage collection company, or you know what I mean? So yeah, or you could pay anything. It's a bill pay in Strike. And Strike is, if you're not familiar, Strike is an awesome app that is Bitcoin only. It's very easy to use. It's awesome. So this is, again, adoption. Because this is what people need to start utilizing Bitcoin in their everyday life. And Strike is on the forefront of development. I love it. And speaking of adoption, the Rumble CEO discusses the idea of having content creators get tipped and paid in Bitcoin. Sounds a whole lot like the digital micropayments vision in the book, The Sovereign Individual. The future is now. Yeah, I mean, look, Nostr already does this, right? Nostr already includes the Bitcoin Lightning Network. It's embedded into it. So any post on any Nostr app, you can zap it Satoshis, and you could send Satoshis to any user. The Lightning Network is already built into Nostr, and this is the legacy social media. They realize they have to adopt this. This is the next thing. They're all going to adopt it. All of them. All of them. It'll take time, but they're all going to adopt it. And this is the new world. Oh, I love it. All right, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate that. And let's get into a couple stories about the US dollar nonsense and government nonsense. This is for context, because the US dollar nonsense is the other side of the coin of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's awesome. The US dollar's garbage, toilet paper. And that's why Bitcoin is taking over. Yeah, so look how close humanity is to understanding that their government are organized criminals. Yeah, if you don't understand this yet, do more research. In fact, there were some comments yesterday from Cat's Eyes. Look, I'm a anarcho-capitalist. And if you don't know what that means, look it up. You got to do some research. You got to do some research on the government. You can't be naive enough to think that the government's wonderful, everything's great. You can't be naive to think there's justice in America. Dude, everyone, got to wake up. In theory, the way the government started in 1789 or whenever it was, that was great. That was the greatest system ever up until then. And we still have a great system, but it's been thoroughly corrupted. And you gotta learn, because anarcho-capitalists like me, we sound like crazy people. But guess what? We've done some research. We've learned a lot. You know, so you gotta do the research. You can't just sit here and say, oh no, the government's good, everything's good. Our guy got in, so everything's good. Dude, listen, go. There's a guy named Larkin Rose. He has a YouTube channel. Watch a bunch of Larkin Rose. Larkin Rose. Check it out. Yeah, because this is the government. It doesn't matter how many resources you have. If you don't know how to use them, they will never be enough. And this is how retarded the government is. They would probably literally do something like this. Buy a bunch of ladders and just throw them in a pile to try to help someone see over a wall. This is All of government, guys. Please learn, do some research. You got to learn about Bitcoin, but you also have to learn about this government because we can't support this crap. And just in, Trump appoints ex-PayPal COO David Sachs as crypto czar. I've seen people say this is good. I don't know what it means. I mean, obviously, I don't want anyone in charge of crypto or Bitcoin, right? We don't need it. Leave it alone. But of course, the government is going to get into it and try to tax it and everything. It is what it is. So I don't know if this is good or not. People are saying this is good for Bitcoin and crypto, whatever. Now, this is insane. Look at this. This is a situation to be aware about. Look at this guy. He's going to put on this fake face. It's like a little mask. It's a different face. And look, it still looks weird, but look, he's going to adjust it. Look at that. He looks like a different person. Dude, this is, and people can put on different faces. So I don't know. I thought this was insane. Like people, yeah, see? Oh man, people are going to sneak around. There's Kanye. Isn't that Kanye? Anyway, I thought that was freaky. I don't know if people are doing that already in the street, but anyway, this would be nice right here, right? A nice bed by the it looks like a bay or something. I mean, that can't be the ocean, right? Because big waves would come through and knock you out of bed. But anyway, guys, that would be awesome. And look, I just needed to show you this. It's Friday. It's absolutely Friday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And there's Beetlejuice herself with her parents. So, and Mom, Aunt Carol's here. Look at his cat's face. It's so funny. Like, man. And this is the Bitcoin Amigos channel. Guys, our first live stream is in a few hours. But anyway, either way, if you miss it or if you catch it, that's awesome. Jerry loves freedom, and Jor from 88 Sats Radio and me, we're starting a new show. This is our YouTube channel. The link is below, but just search for Bitcoin Amigos. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be streaming every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be awesome. And this is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Everything we do is here, including this donate page here where you can donate sats or you could donate dollars. Really, I appreciate all your support financially because you're all I have. I don't have any other income. So if you like the content, please consider supporting me. And a lot of you already have, you legends. Paul, every live stream, Paul is just killing it. It means a lot, Paul, and it means a lot, everyone. So definitely subscribe to this channel right now. Make sure you're subscribed and have a great Friday. And look, it's going to be fun because Bitcoin is at 101,000. Let's go. So maybe during the Bitcoin Amigos stream later, maybe we'll hit an all-time high. We don't know, but look, always remember, we're studying Bitcoin. We're paying attention to the US dollar collapse, all to create a more prosperous future for ourselves. And that's why we're sticking together. That's why we hang out on Fractal Bitcoin and the Bitcoin Amigos and Jerry's channel and Jor's channel. We got to stick together. We got to navigate this insanity together to make sure that we end up in the future being very prosperous and living the lives that we want to live. It's important stuff. I mean, we can't just let the government keep stealing from us and devaluing our currency forever. That's why, do you ever have the feeling like you just get up every day, go to work, and it's the same thing over and over? That's because the government is stealing at least half of what you earn. And you can't get ahead. Bitcoin solves this, and we are going to navigate these waters, and we're going to get through it together. So have a great weekend, everybody. Really, enjoy yourself. Get out into nature. Eat well. Have fun. Be with the family. And I'll be back Monday with another Fractal Bitcoin video, but we'll be with the Bitcoin Amigos. I'm excited. It's our first stream on the new channel. So, all right. We'll see you there, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.